What's up, everybody? It's Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
We're going to be with you all this week as we talk through our fourth week of our Morning Manna, It's Complicated series.
Each week of the series, we are theming your morning manna from our weekend message in Manna Live and Manna Online. And this week, we are talking about the kids.
So today, our first topic is discipline. And I want to share with you a verse from Ezekiel because the example of discipline, the source of our discipline of our kids, comes from our Father in heaven. Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 26 says, I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh.
So we see something very important here that is the foundation of discipline. Discipline is an inside-out process, not from the outside in.
Okay, but let's be real, Chris and Rachel. Disciplining kids means telling them no and helping them process. And that's a true statement you just made right there, viewer. Discipline many times means correcting a child and telling them no. So there is a this is something not to do portion of the equation. But if we're in the process of shaping children from the inside out, then it also means adding an action that replaces the action which caused the correction in the first place.
I like to think of it this way. Discipline is correcting the wrong behavior and teaching the right behavior. When we discipline our children, we are teaching a change of their hearts and not simply teaching behavior modification.
So we get the question all the time, how do I discipline children? And that's a good question. First, you never discipline in anger. Anger on its own isn't a sin, but we as humans aren't very good at managing it. So it's something to be avoided when disciplining our children. Children process anger as rejection. And as my dad taught me, correction is not rejection, it's direction. Anger has no place in the disciplinary process.
The second thing you need for discipline is consistency. You can't teach your child that every single thing is no. When our children were younger, we chose a few things that allowed us to be consistent. Sometimes we make discipline entirely too difficult because we compare to others and try to hit some imaginary standard that's not attainable. Have a few rules and be consistent with those rules.
So our last tip on discipline is that parents have to agree. Now listen, I know this complicates things, but for the sake of the children, it will be better for both parents, regardless of circumstances, to agree. And I challenge you to do your best to make this a reality. In the end, lack of a target to hit just frustrates children and can lead to them casting off all direction entirely.
We love you, Manna Church. If we can help you, drop us an email at contact@manna.church or post on any of our social media outlets. We'll see you tomorrow right back here.